Thanks, Bridget. I'm mainly just out here making sure that Enoch here doesn't blow himself up. We want to go over a few safety tips for those of you that are going to be barbecuing this summer at any frat houses or dorms or anything like that. One thing you want to make sure is when you turn on your propane tank, you want to make sure that the lid is up so you don't have a buildup of propane gas, because when you hit your igniter, big ball of flames will be heading out your way. Another thing you want to make sure is that the clearance between the grill and the building you're barbecuing next to is more than 3 feet, so you don't melt any siding. That's the main thing. Safety first when it comes to barbecuing, then enjoy your food. Let's head it to Enoch.
All right, hey, thanks, Stevenson. You know what? We've got a fabulous recipe for barbecuing for this summer season coming up. And what you need is 1 pound of hamburger meat. You're gonna wanna mix in 4 tablespoons of ketchup, 3 squirts of Tabasco sauce, and a half a cup of brown sugar. Mix it up nice and good. And you'll come out with about 4 patties, and no more than 1 inch thick. Won't cook right. So once you get them all made up and ready to go, just flop them on the grill.
Now, I read somewhere, Enoch, that you don't want to flip your hamburgers more than once. Is that correct?
That is right. If you just flip them once, it's gonna hold more of the juices in there, make them really nice and juicy and just really flavorful.
Now, what about this top rack? Do you want to utilize that at all?
You can if you want. Some people recommend it. I would recommend just staying on this grill, just cooking it at medium heat, and then just flipping them the one time, and you're good to go. They taste fabulous and they turn out just delicious.
Awesome. Little cheese on there.
Oh yeah.
Little pickle. That would be awesome.
Just a little bit.
All right. Well, hey, Bridget, we're going to bring these into the studio later. Give them a taste. Back to you.
It's great to see some men taking charge of the cooking. Thanks, you guys. Well, guess what? We have another impressive young man in the studio today, and Heidi Chamorro is here to introduce him.
Thank you, Bridget. Patrick Reimer is an honors student in political science and economics and the current president of the Associated Students of the University of Utah. Patrick was one of only 65 students selected from a pool of over 3,000 applicants to be recognized as a Truman Scholar. The prestigious scholarship is awarded to students who are committed to making a difference through public service, and we're pleased to have him in our studio today. Patrick, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So can you tell us more about the Truman Scholarship and the application process?
Yeah, absolutely. The Truman Scholarship is a scholarship for students who want to go into public service, and it's $30,000 for grad school. The application process is pretty tenuous. There's really 3 main stages in the application process. There's the university application process where you have to win their endorsement. Then there's the national acceptance to the Truman Foundation, and then there's the national interview by the Truman Foundation. So there's really 3 main parts, but it's a pretty arduous process.
And were there any requirements to apply?
Yeah, well, I mean, any student can apply that wants to go into public service, right? But you do have to get through those different stages, and they want to see progress in areas of leadership, community service, as well as public service. So.
And what drove you to finish the application? Because I know it was a long one.
Yeah, well, being involved in politics and government is something I've always done. But I knew that if I didn't do it, I'd regret it. But then I also had a lot of incredible people who just keep saying, keep going, you've got this, just keep it up. So it worked out. I'm lucky to have them.
And what do you plan to do when you graduate?
Well, I have a victory lap here to do at the U, and then I'll probably go off to grad school in a 2-year master's program.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much, and we congratulate you for everything you've accomplished.
Thank you.
Now back to you, Bridget.
Thanks, Heidi.
Have you ever wondered where breakdancing came from? Stay tuned to find out more.
Newsbreak. Watch it.
If you're a student looking for those last few credit hours to graduate, but can't find the time to fit it into your schedule, well, there's something you can do. You can sign up for a park recreational class that will give you 1 to 2 credits. PRT provides an opportunity for students to participate in all types of outdoor adventures. Students can choose between snow, water, or land. Although you do have some homework and you do have to give a presentation, you do get experience camping, cooking, and an adventure outside of the typical classroom. If you don't have camping equipment, the University Outdoor Recreational Program provides rental equipment at an affordable price. So there's no reason why you can't squeeze in those last few credits while having fun in the outdoors. Well, Enoch Olson is finally in from the cold.
Here's the hamburgers, and they're smelling really good. Go ahead.
Those look
grab
so
one.
good.
Now, Enoch, I gotta ask you, did you only flip it once?
Oh yeah, only once.
Good, good. All right, well, hey, I'm gonna enjoy this burger, but from all of us here at Newsbreak, thanks for watching.
We'll be back next week.
Alrighty, guys.